All right, hi folks. My name is Mehmet Yilmaz. I came here by myself, actually, with one other person who did the lovely mock-up you see behind you. Anyhow, I came here with about 5 hours, so I basically decided, what can I do with about 5 hours? And I decided that probably one of the better ways to visualize the important issues of one of your congressional leaders is to look at it in a tag cloud. And so looking through the APIs, I found a few different ways to go about that. And so this application is basically called what did I say? So anyways, I was going to use this D3 cloud thing, but I didn't unfortunately get that far. However, I did get far enough to make the callbacks and get the data. And so I was using a framework called Meteor, and I've got some of the code here behind me. Meteor is a fairly new HTML5 WebSocket using technology. It's actually pretty tough for me to learn it, but I come to hackathons to learn how to hack better. So anyhow, I'm not sure if any of this is going to work, but here's basically words that were used by this particular legislator sorted in order. Whoops, that is not part of my application. Yeah, I should take credit for that one. So, I don't know, you can give me a random senator or congressional person, and I will pull the API for it with their last name. So here it is happening live. Unfortunately, it doesn't often seem to come up, but in the console you can see it happening. Actually, let me go ahead and kill that, and you can watch it happen. All right, so and this is going to turn me into a liar. There it goes. So you can see Gardner is the query, and basically what I'm doing is using the, is it Sunlight? I'm sorry. The API to pull this person, right, do a query, I'm basically just taking the first result. We're hacking here, okay? And taking their guide ID, and then going and using that to search. So if I had more time, I'd probably try to get this actual D3 cloud working, and it would be pretty. And then, you know, for the next step would be, okay, I'll go ahead and do some text searches by word. And now I'd make the cloud words clickable. And then after that, you could actually go to the sources and see a search result of the sources. And I'd be able to do all of that with the Sunlight API. So I think it was a pretty cool learning experience, and I got to see some nice technology at work.
So is it basically saying that, like, you'd be able to see for a particular senator, for example, like, in, like, boldly, what are the big, like, issue topics that
Yeah, so yes, whatever they're talking about is basically what's going to be in this tag cloud. And it is what you actually saw interactively being shown. So it's polling that, getting the guide ID, and then figuring out, you know, what words are going to be in there. And the count of the n-gram, which is inside that, will determine the size of the word in the cloud. And from there, you can then click on that, and it will give you back the text results that generated that. Because that stuff is available by the API.
So basically, if someone was trying to understand the actual, what this person stood for, or what was happening, you know, in their district relative to that.
Yeah. You'd immediately know their district, I can tell you that. So, I mean, they always say, you know, if they're from Colorado, Colorado is one of the top words, it seems to be. But yeah, I mean, you can figure out what their hot issues are and get it very quickly in a visualization is the idea. And then you can drill down and see what kind of things they were talking about recently. So that's basically the idea for the app. You know, so what did I say? All right? Any questions, anybody? Oh yeah, in 5 hours.
Yeah, he was here last time.
Yeah, thanks.
Sorry.